Hello everybody, this is Kaiju Addict, your host, and we are back with another figure review. Today it is on the Y-MSF Megalon open mouth version, released way back in the day. This is the second colorway. There's a darker yellow, kind of more orangey-ish kind of, and this is the second one where it's a little bit brighter. Also, the detail on the wings are a little bit different. So, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I've got a quick challenge for you guys. If this video, this review, this Y-MSF Megalon video gets 20 views and 3 likes by 11:59 p.m. Thursday night, the minute before it drops into Friday morning while I'm at work, because I work on overnights. I'll be watching too, because I always do. If we get it to 20 views and at least 3 likes, I will put up a poll, and it will have a few MonsterArts and a few Figuarts Ultraman figures, and I will let you guys choose the next review for next week. It would probably be any from Wednesday, maybe Sunday too this week. It could be. It kind of depends on when the Bandai Megalon comes out. So when I get that, then we'll see. So, like I said, 20 views, 3 likes at the minimum. You get that done right before Friday morning. Then whichever video has the most views or most likes, then we'll do it. I just thought I would interact with you guys more because we continue to grow, and I want to interact with you guys to keep you guys entertained because I like doing this. Anyways, before I ramble on like my first cut of this video, let's get right back into let's get right into the detail. So this figure the original mold was released in 2009. If I remember correctly, the first iteration of this figure was a closed mouth, and then people asked for the open mouth, so then they made the old mouth. And then the first figure was a little bit darker than this one in the yellow area, and then they re-released it with the more kind of cleaner yellow, but the body itself, this isn't my figure looking dirty. This is how the paint apps were done. He looks kind of dusty. He looks like he's been in battle a little bit. Also, age has just kind of also decolored him because he did just get a bath. So, it's an older figure. I bought this at 2011 at my first G-Fest. So this figure's super old. It's awesome though. It's been my Megalon since, well, next week when I get the Bandai one from Showcase Kaiju. So the accuracy of this sculpt is pretty well done. The only thing I would say is just that the body itself is thin. This is really thin. But it's kind of stylized in that way, and I respect that. It's kind of more if you played Melee, Save the Earth, or Unleashed. This Megalon's kind of more closer to that. It's still nice looking. So if you want the Bandai figure, but you don't know if you should get it because you got this one, get both. This one's in a battle pose that has him forever stuck leaning forward. Get the Bandai one and you got one standing straight up, regular. Probably a little bit more in scale. So the paint job is nice though. This one's dirtier. All the silver is dirtier. The back here, the yellow, looks nice. Obviously it's a little smudged and played with. I was younger when I got this. So it's interesting to note, and I don't know if this continues with all of the Y-MSF figures. I believe it doesn't. This figure is super thin, the vinyl. Probably easier to injure. It's not one of the ones you want to fall. This is not a vinyl figure. When you're putting them away in storage, you don't want to put a lot of weight on this guy. I feel like this guy could rip. So the face looks wonderful. The eyes, perfect. The open mouth, ugh. And then the horn, which I didn't actually notice this until the last time I watched the Megalon movie. When the Bandai prototype was shown off for the new 6-inch one, people said that the horn was too big and too long. And then they said that this one's too big and too long. And I didn't notice it before, but it actually is. It is a little long, but it's also so it doesn't break. You know, you gotta sometimes make a few sacrifices to make sure the figure lasts. Yes, the Bandai one's a a 10 to 20, maybe even a $30 figure. This, when it came out, was 60, and now it's like $100 figure. Sometimes you just gotta do that so someone doesn't break him, and then you get blamed. But I still think it looks fine. Once again, it gives those Godzillaverse vibes. The articulation, pretty simple. Arms up, legs up. Yeah, goofy articulation. It's because of the battle pose. I keep calling it a battle pose, but he's kind of, once again, to reference the video games that I grew up with, it looks like he's doing his drill down move. I think like his low heavy B, I think. I don't know what the terms are for it, but it's when he just, drills down into the ground. It's a good attack when your opponent's on the ground. So that's kind of what this is. The tail does move side to side, and if you pull the tail back, and you can move it, but it's not necessary, so don't do it. And then there's a second joint here that doesn't move because it's an oval. If you twist it too much, it pops out. I believe it's an easy fix. I've seen people do it before. I just don't do it because, this is a G-Fest memory for me. I like to keep it, I want to keep it safe. This is 10 years old, for me, being in my possession. So, and then the head itself also articulates. That's how far it is to the left, and then to the right, his left, his right, not our left and our right. It's also that way. So he looks good. He looks good. I do enjoy this figure. I did consider for just a moment to maybe sell this one because I'm getting the other one, and then I realized, no, I'm going to have them both because I love them both. I love Megalon. It was one of my first movies, so I'm a little biased. All right. So the size comparison. Here's Jet Jaguar. He does, every time I do this, and I've done this like 3 times now because I shot the Jet Jaguar video twice and I've shot this review twice. I feel like even if he wasn't in the battle pose and he was standing straight up, he'd still be a little too small. I maybe should go back and look at screenshots. I think he's just a little bit too small. That or this Jet Jaguar's too tall, which could be the case. Because the Godzilla, although a little bit closer, still seems a little bit taller, but I never noticed that this 75 specifically seemed like he was even a little bit too big. So it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. But it still looks good with both of them. Yes, I know that's the 75. There's no Bandai 73. It doesn't exist. There's barely anything a 73 yet. Bandai, make one, please. Bandai, just keep releasing figures. Fuel my addiction. Finish my Bandai collection. And then the 2 non-related to Megalon, 2 of the figures that will be in the poll for the review choice if it hits the goal. Here's Zero. It looks nice. I actually like this. Once again, this is why having 2 different Megalons would be nice. Having the standing up one and this one. Because he looks dead in the eye. It looks good. Ideas. So Zero will be one of them. I should hopefully be getting G'd soon, but Big Bad Toy Store just can't seem to get anything in right now. I haven't even gotten my full power Super Saiyan Goku, so we'll see. And then one of the other figures, it's not limited to these 2, but these are 2 of the choices on the poll, by the way. The Final Battle Kiryu or Shinigami Climax Fight Kiryu, MonsterArts. Which, this is fine, because I love Kiryu, and I love it when Kiryu's taller than everything else, because I just love Kiryu that much. He was the hitting character in Melee, okay? I have some biasness. The day that I accidentally unlocked him was insanity. Insanity. I didn't even know what I did. I just noticed, like, oh, there's another monster in there. What the heck? So, alright. That's going to be it for the video. Personally, I still love this Megalon. The fact that this mold's 12 years old, and it still looks really good compared to Bandai's, and still some of the more recent stuff Y-MSF has done, is showing that they started off right with him being one of the first. Not the first, but one of the first. So I'm gonna give this guy an 8 out of 10. The pose is nice, but it also kind of limits a few things, but that soon won't be a really big issue anyways because of the Bandai one. Thus, this one doesn't have to take as much heat. And quite honestly, I'm a little biased because it's a G-Fest buy. And the Ultraman Chronos video from way back in the day was so funny. Oh, golly. I might go back and rewatch it, honestly. So, if you guys liked, please, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Keep supporting. We're actually already at our end of September, October goal of 75 subscribers. We're at 68 now. You guys are insane. Thank you guys so much. As I said, if you guys get this video to 20 views, 3 likes, I will post a poll, and you guys get to choose one of the next reviews I do. Take care, everybody. This is Kajime Addict, signing out. Peace.